What you making, DIYers? It's Walker with DIWHY.LIFE. And in this episode, we've got a special unboxing. All right. This, I believe, is a on-camera LED RGB light by Weeylite, the RB9. So we'll be pulling it out, taking a look, and see what it's all about. Okay, without further ado, let's slash into this bad boy. Open it up. Ooh, take a look at that. Recently, Viltrox, a lighting manufacturer, said, hey, we want to send you some LED light tubes to check out and review. And then they wrote back and said, well, they're out of stock right now, so can we send you the RB9 instead? And I'm like, sure, I'll take a look at it. So here it is. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Let's just carefully cut away the plastic here as to not damage anything. Let's open it up. Apologize for the Band-Aids on my hand. My trusty companion Remy got a little piece of me this morning. Remy. Right, there it is. Looks like it comes with a manual and probably some kind of warranty card. I was looking at the specs on this light earlier, and it is quite an interesting light. It seems to put out quite a bit of light. And it also has, you can download an app on for your phone, and you can control it with your phone, which I thought was something unexpected that I hadn't seen with any other lights in this price point, especially. It's a sub $100 light. It's actually got some weight to it, and it's metal construction. This whole side panel I can feel is metal, which and the back is metal. Just seems really well built. Feels like a good build quality. Nice and heavy. I feel like I could drop this maybe a few times and it would still keep on trucking. Everything seems to be pretty logically placed. We've got quarter 20 mount on the side and on the bottom. So you can put some little tripod. You can put it on a tripod. You can put it on a little tripod or whatever, what have you. You can mount it and stick it on top of your camera and your hot shoe. Which is probably the most typical use for it. It's kind of got a frosted finish on the front glass here. I'm not sure if that comes off or not. Maybe it's just always like that to kind of soften the light a little bit. Let's try turning it on and see what happens. So I'm hitting the switch, switching it to the on position, hitting the plus button, and it doesn't seem to have any charge. There is a USB port here, which I'm assuming is for charging the unit. Let's go ahead and plug that into a power source and see what we can do. Let's open it up. Oh yeah, there's some additional things inside the package here. I'm assuming there's a charging cable. Oh yeah, there's some extra goodies in here. This is quite nice addition. You know, they don't just give you the light, they also give you the light. They give you a little tripod for the light, which screws on just like so. It gives the light something to stand on. Let's see. Nice wide spread so it doesn't fall over. Gives you a charging cable to charge the unit. Looks like it also has, what is this? This looks like some kind of a holder. Yes. Some kind of it's a spring-loaded clamp that can clamp onto the light. It's designed to clamp onto probably the top and the bottom of the light. Just like that. And it has quarter 20 mounting point there. So you can do you can angle the light in addition, just like that. It's kind of nice. And they also include a cold shoe mount for the top of your camera. This will screw right down and lock into the shoe mount on your camera, which I will be doing. But for now, let's see if we can plug it in and get it to turn on. See, it looks like it has a USB Type-C connector. We'll just plug it into this external battery. See if this has enough juice to run it. I'll switch it to the on position. Looks like it's coming on. And it looks like it's charging. It's at 0%. It doesn't seem to want to come on. So I'm just going to let this charge for a few minutes. Let's get it up to 5% or something, and then we'll flip it on and see how bright it is. All right, so I actually got out the instructions and I did a little bit of reading, and I figured out that I just had the lighting level set to 0. It comes shipping, the light ships with zero, everything's zeroed out. So the brightness level is at 0, everything. So when you get your new light, don't be afraid. It probably is just set to 0. So what you're going to have to do is, so you turn the light on, the M switches through the different lighting modes, and then you use the plus and minus to make it dimmer or brighter. So you'll just hit the plus button, press and hold the plus button to brighten the unit. And while it's charging, it seems to only want to go up to 80%. Maybe that's a limitation while the unit is connected to an external battery and charging. I am excited that it does work dead, hooked up to an external battery source, because you know, sometimes it's hard to stay on top of keeping these things charged up all the time. You may be in a rush and you need to do a shoot and it's not charged, but you can always run it off an external battery if need be. So that's a good actual feature right there, that it can run from an external battery. And another discovery, I was gonna throw this away. I thought it was just part of the packaging, but I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting. It's kind of a rubbery, it's kind of got that velvety, rubbery feel to it. So, but I put it in, and it actually, the light goes right inside here, and it has holes, has small holes, perfectly cut in it, so you can still get to all the light functions and features. But it's like a little weather housing for the light, and I'm assuming you can, you know, if it's misting out or it's a little damp, you can put this on and give your light a little bit of added protection in wet conditions. And it also, it's like a cell phone case. It gives a little bit of rubbery protection to the light, and I think I might just leave it on all the time because it's kind of nice. Yeah, that's a nice little add too. Good thinking. I realized there's a cloth carrying case in the bottom of this piece of plastic that I totally missed. So you can take the light, and it should slide right into this cloth carrying case. Yep, and it fits. It's got some stitching here which can separate the light from the cords and the other accessories that the unit comes with, so they don't get all scratched from being in the same pocket, which is quite nice. They thought about that. Not everybody thinks about that kind of stuff. So yeah, everything fits in this nice little pouch, and it zips up. Well, it doesn't zip up, but it drawstrings, and boom, there you go. So far, I'm pretty impressed by this little light here. It's heavyweight, it's well made, it seems to put out a good amount of light. The color of the light right now, you have full control over the color temperature. Like I said, it can do all these different lighting modes. It can flip through and do crazy colored lights. So you can cycle I don't know if you can see that on the screen, but it's cycling through like purple, pink, violet, yeah, blue. It does like rainbow lights. I'll go ahead and play around with these and learn exactly how to use all the different modes on my own. And I'll do a follow-up video once I get familiar with it, once I play with all the features, once I get the app downloaded and installed on my phone, and once I have some time to take it out in the field and play and shoot with it, I'll tell you what I really like about it. But for now, thanks for watching this unboxing video of the Weeylite RB9. Google them and check them out. It's manufactured by a company called Viltrox, so check them out. The link is in the description below, so that could make it easier for you if you want to take a peek. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, hey, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time.